just waiting out there, too afraid to try and make a change. But now I realize I've got to be brave, thinking out, why can't that be me? Cause I know I gotta show, yeah, what I'm capable of. Because I don't wanna be standing on the outside looking in. If I push through the clouds, standing on the inside, I'll see the stars. If you want it, shine, I'll make it. Well, I got the Y factor, and all the roadblocks, they don't face me. Well, I just knock them down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh yeah. If you want it, you can take it now. Are you ready? Cause I got the way. Yeah, I got the way. I got the Y factor. Time to go hard, I'm not gonna fade. I can feel the eyes are watching me. There's only one chance, so you can't be late. Starting now, I'm making that change. It's my goals, and I know, I gotta make them come true. Because I don't wanna be standing on the outside looking in. If I push.
Hello. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. How are you all doing? We are once again welcome to our Healthy Living Shows. Yeah, this is Healthy Living Shows, and we are live at number 15 Ibile Street, Onilu, Victoria Island, Lagos State. And my name is Jessica. Today we are going to be cooking an amazing, delicious delicacy, popularly known as peppery stir-fried mushrooms. Okay, that is what I'm going to be making this afternoon. Thank you also very much for joining me on this show. For those of you that joined me on this show last week, where we cook aubergine, where we cook aubergine stew. Thank you so very much. Thank you also very much. Thank you for joining me on this show. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel called The Healthy Living Show. Press the red bell button so that you get all the videos once they are uploaded. Okay, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we're also streaming live on Facebook and Salad Master in Nigeria. All my health is my wealth. Please kindly follow us on our Instagram handle at Elzel Salad Master. This program is sponsored by Salad Master. Thank you also very much. Please stay tuned. We are going to be cooking an amazing dish this beautiful afternoon. But before I introduce my wonderful, yummy recipes for this delicious delicacy, I'm first of all going to wash my hands with soap and water, like I always say. Before you start cooking anything in the kitchen, ensure you wash your hands with soap and water. Hygienic is very, very important, especially when you want to cook. Okay. All right, without further much ado, let's dive into the introduction of our recipes. So for this peppery stir-fried mushroom, I'm going to be using three different kinds of capsicum. Yeah, I'm going to be using the yellow capsicum, the red capsicum, and also the green capsicum. So it depends on the color. I know there are different kinds of different varieties and colors depending on the color you want to use. Then here I'm going to be using mushroom. This is called champignon, mushrooms. There are different kinds of mushroom. I can as well call it button mushroom. There are different kinds of mushroom. Like we have up to 20 different kinds of mushroom. Okay, there are the edible ones too as well. Then I'm going to be using red chili. I have two different kinds of peppers in here. I have the red chilies and also the green chilies. I'm also with the skin on. I'm going to show you the reason why I'm going to be using with the skin on, not peeling. And I'm also going to be using some purple onion, 2 bulbs of purple onion, and also some garlic. That's what I'm going to be using. Then I'm going to be using fresh tomatoes. And then I'm going to be using scallions, also known as spring onions. If you have a coriander, you can also use your coriander, but if coriander is not available, then you can use your scallions or spring onions. Okay, scallions and spring onions, they are just the same name, just different names for one vegetable. Okay, then I'm going to be using paprika. I'm going to be using paprika, and then I'm also going to be using curry, and of course I'm going to be using I'm going to be showing this more. It's not that visible. This is peppercorn. Okay, it's peppercorn. We use it for pepper soup spice. So I'm going to be using peppercorn, and of course I'm going to be using salt to taste. All right. So if you are just joining me on the show and you are wondering what I'm making this afternoon, like I said, this afternoon I'm going to be making peppered stir-fried mushroom sauce. Okay, stir-fried vegetarian peppered mushrooms. And this is basically like vegetarian, like vegan diet. Like last week when we cooked the vegan diet, which is aubergine with brown rice. We use aubergine instead of our protein. It was amazing, it was delicious, and it was amazing. So I'm going to just quickly run a recap on my intro, on my recipes again. I said I'm going to be using 3 different kinds of capsicum, mushroom, green pepper, green chilies, and red chilies, onions, ginger and garlic, fresh tomatoes, scallions, peppercorn, paprika, curry, and of course sea salt to taste. All right. So thank you so very much for joining me on the show. Now let's dive in straight to cooking. So the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to pre-boil my fresh onions and my red chilies. Okay, normally we're supposed to use a tomato puree, but I'm going to do my own tomato puree. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start boiling my tomato puree by using Salad Master Wonderful Cookware. So I have 2 different kinds of cookware on this my slab. I have the 9-inch skillet. Okay, this is my 9-inch skillet, which I'm going to be using to boil my pepper and my tomatoes. And here I have my 5 wok, which I'm going to use for my stir-fried peppered mushroom. Okay, so this my 9-inch is already preheated. I love to preheat my cookware whenever I want to use it to cook. Okay, so that I can hear in the water bubbling. I love it a lot. Okay, so then I'm going to add in my red chili. Okay, this is my red chili. Okay. And then I'm also going to add in my fresh tomatoes. So we are just going to allow this to simmer for just about 5 minutes, and then we blend it. Okay. So we are going to allow this to. So for my green chili, I'm going to blend it. I'm not boiling this. Okay. All right, beautiful. So in there, in my 9-inch skillet, I have my fresh tomatoes and my red chilies cooking. So while we are waiting for that to simmer for 5 minutes, we are just gonna shred our ginger, our garlic, and also we slice our onions using our wonderful Salad Master food processor. This is what Salad Master started with. Salad Master has been in existence since 1946. Did you hear me? Yeah, you heard me right. Since 1946. Making us 76 years in business, and we have the changing life, booming, being amazing. Okay, so here it comes with 5 different cones from cone number 1 to cone number 5 for easy identification of the numbers. The numbers are written underneath the cones. Okay, all right. So for now, I'm using cone number 2 to slice my onions. Beautiful. So when it gets smaller like this, you don't want your precious finger to get caught. So it also comes with finger guide. Just throw it in there. Apply a little pressure and then continue to slice, and everything will come out neatly. And then I'm also going to be using everything will come out easily, just nice and slow. Yeah. And I'm also going to be using cone number 1. This is called our shredder, which you use to shred tiny vegetables or fruits. Okay, so here I'm going to be using ginger. Okay, this is a tuber crops like your yam, your sweet potatoes, your carrots, your beetroots, you know, and the likes. So in salad master, we do not peel any of our tuber crops because our dietitian said that if you peel any of your tuber crops, you're peeling most of the nutrition away. Okay, so we do not peel because peeling is also one of the enemies to nutrition. Do you agree that? Yeah, peeling is also one of the enemies to nutrition. So that is the reason why we do not peel. You just use a vegetable brush, wash it under a running water, and then it's good to go. So whenever you want to use your ginger, also know that ginger is very, very healthy. Okay, contains some antibiotics too, and also very good for weight loss, for stomach digestion, and also for growing of the skin. All right. So then I'm also going to be using the same cone to also shred my garlic. Garlic is a very, very super antibiotic. It's very, very contains, it's very, very rich in antibiotics. Okay, helps to boost our immune system and also very, very powerful. So whenever you are making your sauce or your stew, please add a little of garlic. It's very, very good. All right, so here I have my ginger and my onions neatly sliced and shredded using our wonderful salad master food processor. And this our food processor is not for sale. It's not for sale. Okay. Now back to our pepper. Nice and beautiful. Whoa. This is good. This is ready. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to turn off my hob, my electric hob. Okay, so this is it. This is good. Okay, all right. So I'm going to allow this to cool a little bit. So while I'm waiting for my tomatoes and my red chili to cool a little bit, because definitely I'm not going to blend pour that hot stuff into my blender. No, I'm going to allow it to cool a bit. So while I'm waiting for it to cool a bit, I'm going to preheat my 9 wok. So this is the 9 wok that I'll be using for my mushroom. So this is my 5 wok. Yeah, sorry, I said 9 wok. This is not 9 wok. This is 5 wok. So this is my 5 wok, which I'm going to be using for, my mushroom, peppered mushroom stir fry. So what we are going to do is that we are just going to preheat this. So this serves up to 5 people. Okay, you can use this for your stew, for your rice, for your beans cookery, for soups, for even frying of your chicken, depending on what you want to cook in there. Okay, remember that salad master uses low heat. We cook from medium click low. What I mean by click, this is our vapor bath. Okay, which notify you when you are cooking above 86 degrees Celsius. We do not cook up to 100 degrees Celsius. We cook below the boiling point. So this should be your friend in the kitchen. Don't ever ignore this sound whenever you are cooking, okay? So that you do not use the nutrients there. So we are going to let this to preheat. So while that 5 wok is preheating, let's quickly blend our red chilies and also our tomatoes, okay? Then we are going to turn this into a tomato puree. So when I blend in my tomatoes, I'm going to be using that with my blender. Okay. So you just to preheat, pre-boil your red chilies and your fresh tomatoes for just 4 to 5 minutes. That is okay. All right. And then do not trash the water. You can still add the water. Add it to your, just like a little water for easy blending and not making it to be too thick. All right, so I'm going to blend the eggs in a very smooth paste. But I'm also going to be adding my onions too, because I noticed, or rather I discovered, that when you blend your onions, the flavor kind of comes out more. Yeah, it comes out more. So whenever you want to cook with onions, blend some and also slice some. The blended one is going to come out more, making the food to be more tasty and more yummy. So there I added in my onions, and then I'm also going to be adding in my peppercorn. Okay. So this is peppercorn. Okay, okay, which I'm going to be adding, I'm going to be adding like here should be like about 12 pieces of peppercorn, which I'm going to be adding in there. It gives it a nice, superb, very lovely aroma. Then we are going to blend this in a smooth paste. Okay, this is what I want. Well blended and good to go. All right, so let's get back to our, where I'm preheating my cookware. Okay, so this should be preheated right now. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to toss in my ginger, my garlic, and my onions. So for you to know if this is ready to fry, it's just to toss in a little water, just like a dash, little water, just toss in a little water into the pipe pot. Do you hear that sound? And then the water beads, and then it's ready to fry. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add in my ginger, garlic, and my onions, which I shredded using a phenomenal, wonderful Salad Master food processor or Salad Master machine, hence the name Salad Master. Okay. So I'm going to stir fry this using our wonderful Salad Master spatula. So we just stir fry this for a few minutes until it's a little bit transparent. And then it also releases the aroma. The aroma keeps on oozing out. Wow. Wow, this is amazing. So while we are just stir frying that, I'm going to reduce the heat so that I can cut in my mushroom, because I was so busy stir frying my mushroom. Remember, I said stir fried mushroom. So here we have our champignon, okay, mushroom, or you can also as well call it button on mushroom. So mushroom is very, very healthy. This mushroom contains a lot of protein, contains vitamin D, contains vitamin B2, and also contains copper, which is very, very good for you. And also this mushroom too also contains antioxidants, okay, which is very, very, very good for free radicals. So depending on how you want to cut it, you just have to cut it tiny. If you throw it in like this and cook it, the ingredients is not going to penetrate in very well. So you have to cut it in a biteable sizes. Okay. So in case you don't want to eat meat for a long time or for a long while, you can as well make use of mushroom. Okay, it's very, very good. And mushroom too also contains fiber. Okay, it contains fiber. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, so these are my chopped up mushrooms. Okay, wow, this is good. So then I'm going to throw in my mushroom. I'm also going to be adding this and also be stir frying this for fuel. Remember, mushroom is a vegetable, so you have to reduce your heat. Yeah. And then you stir fry this. Remember, I'm not using oil. So had it been we are using oil, so don't add it in your oil. But here, I'm not using oil. This is a healthy living show. So no oil, no MSG, just paprika, curry, and then salt for our tastes. Okay. So nice and beautiful. So then I'm going to pour in my blended tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, red chilies, and onions. Whoa. Beautiful. Okay. So then I can then gather up in my spices. So then I'm going to, okay, I have to increase it now, the heat now. Okay, then I'm going to add in my paprika. Paprika is just a dried red chilies and red bell pepper, very dry one, just to give us the nice, beautiful color. So I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon of paprika. Okay. So this paprika, you can also add it in your jollof rice. It gives you this nice, sharp color. Very beautiful, nice, sharp color. And then I'm also going to be adding in my curry. See where I'm just advertising Ducros free of charge. Then I'm going to be adding in my curry, yeah. And then some salt for taste. Okay, just half teaspoon of salt. It's better that you do not over salt. It's better for the food not to be salted than for it to be over salted. So what we are going to do is that we are going to stir all this all together, making sure that the ingredients are well combined. I'm perceiving the aroma already. Okay. So if you are wondering what I'm cooking on the show today, I am cooking stir-fried mushrooms, pepper stir-fried mushroom. So if you are the type that don't really like your food too spicy, it's not compulsory that you must add in all these pepper that I'm adding. You can actually omit 2 or 3. Okay. So because we are stir frying, I'm going to cover this halfway. I'm going to cover the lid halfway, because if I cover totally like this, which means that I'm cooking. But this, I am stir frying, they mean I'm frying, so I'm going to leave the lid halfway this way. And then I continue with the other stuff. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to slice my capsicum. Okay, this is the 3 different types of capsicum from. We have 3 different colors. We have different colors, but depending on the one you want to use. I actually love colored my food, different colors in my food, just rainbow colors. It's very good. Okay. Vegetable is not ever too much in your food. The green one. So these peppers are not actually peppery, they're actually sweet pepper. You can also use this for your salad, yeah. Some even add it in their smoothies. I remember in my 30-day Cell Restore Challenge program, I was using this capsicum for my smoothies too. Okay, and you can also use it as garnishing or as a side dish. It's very, very yummy. Okay. So we have to cut this in big chunks, because if you slice it in tiny bits, it's not going to bring out the beauty of the peppered mushroom. So we have to cut this in big chunks so that it can all be visible and looking very yummy. And then I'm also going to be adding in my green chilies. So for me, when I'm making my fried rice, I don't really like to use there's this thing they call fried rice spice, which will give you that green color. So this is the pepper I actually use. I got this a lot, then I remove the seed, and then I blend it. This gives me a very pure green color, making me not to use the fried rice spice. And this is actually very natural. So here I'm just adding about 5 pieces of green chilies. This pepper is spicy, it's hot. So I'm just going to be using just 5 pieces. Okay. And then I'm also going to be using scallions or spring onions. Remember I said that if you do not get coriander leaf, you can as well do with this. Okay. You just do with the spring onions, which is very, very good. A lot of people don't add it in their diets. You need to start adding it. You can use it as garnishing, maybe for your jollof rice, or even for your white rice, or even for your stew or sauce, just for garnishing. It's very, very good. Okay, so all right. So this is it. This is my spring onions, my 3 different kinds of capsicum, and my green chilies. So then I'm going to be adding this. We are almost done with our cooking. This is very simple, easy, and fast. Okay, so if you are the type that don't like much wasting time because of the heat, the sweat, and wherever, this is a quick suggestion meal to prepare. And you can also eat this with rice, boiled yam, boiled potatoes, boiled plantain, anything you want to. All right, nice and beautiful. Whoops. For me, this is a whole dish. I can just eat this alone without adding it with any other thing. This is a full meal. This is a full meal. All right. So because they are vegetables, so I'm going to totally reduce the temperature to 1 so that we do not kill the remaining nutrients. All right. So please, we're gonna go on a short break and we'll be right back. Then we'll be dishing our peppery stir-fried mushroom. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned. I'll be right back. Thank you. Hello, you are welcome back to our healthy living shows. Thank you also very much for joining me on this show. And if you are just joining me and you are wondering what we are making on this show, we cooked a prepared stir-fried mushroom socks. Okay. And thank you so very much for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and comment, like, and also share this video. All right. Okay, so now our food is ready. It's time to dish. It's time to dish our stir-fried mushroom sauce. So this sauce, you could actually eat it with any sauce of your choice. Could be rice, beans, boiled plantain, boiled yam, boiled, or even just use it with couscous. Couscous. Yeah. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. So I added mushroom. For my spices, I used mushroom, peppercorn, onions, ginger, garlic, okay, spring onions, curry, paprika, salt to taste, green chilies, fresh tomatoes, and what else? Okay, beautiful. Okay, so here you have it, mushroom, stir-fried mushroom sauce. So you can actually eat this stir-fried peppered mushroom sauce or pepper stir-fried mushroom sauce. Whichever one you prefer to call it, it's absolutely fine. Okay, done. All right, so thank you so very much for joining me on the show. Please, 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 please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, what have you waiting for? I have done my own part by cooking. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give this video a big thumbs up, like, and also comment. All right, like and also comment. Mushroom is a very nice thing to eat. It contains vitamin D, vitamin so much stuff. Okay, it keeps you, and do you know that mushroom keeps you looking younger? Yeah, mushroom helps you to keep you looking younger. Okay, it helps you looking younger. So if you are someone that eats mushroom every time, every month, very much, it keeps your body looking very, very younger, and also contains copper. Also contains copper, and it's also very good for our health. Very, very good. All right, so thank you for joining me on the show. Please stay tuned till next stay tuned for another show next week at the same time, West African time, at 12 p.m. every Saturday afternoon. My name is Jessica, and this program is sponsored by Salad Master. Thank you, Excel Region. Thank you, Salad Master, all over the world. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the distributors, all the dealers, all the grandmaster dealers, everybody. Thank you also very much. Thank you to our YouTube yeah, thank you to our YouTube subscribers. Thank you to every one of you. Thank you also very much. See you next week. Bye.